Hey, are you thinking about buying a home in Charleston, South Carolina, but you have a budget that you're trying to stick to? Are you feeling overwhelmed and you're not sure where to look or what types of homes are actually affordable? Hey, I get it. Relocating to a new area can be so overwhelming, especially if you don't know the neighborhoods, the communities, the home prices, and you don't even know where to start, right? And that can cause so much stress and so much anxiety on you. But don't worry, because I've helped people just like you and you and you move to Charleston and buy a home here. So in this video, we're gonna break down the top 5 types of homes to buy if you're on a budget in Charleston, South Carolina. If you stay until the end, you're gonna avoid overpaying, you're gonna feel more confident, and you're gonna be one step closer to your perfect home here in Charleston, South Carolina. So let's start with number 5 on the list of homes to buy if you're on a budget in Charleston, South Carolina. And that is buying a home in an up-and-coming area. Now, 2 of the most popular up-and-coming areas that my clients tend to love are North Charleston and Goose Creek. Let's start with Goose Creek. Goose Creek is just a short drive away from downtown Charleston. It's a suburban area that's getting more popular, it's getting more revitalized, and it's quickly expanding. And it's super popular, especially among military families, because there is the Naval Weapons Station centered right in Goose Creek. There are also new schools popping up in Goose Creek, like the Howe Hall Arts-Infused Magnet School, which is a mouthful, and there's also the Merrington Middle School of the Arts. There's also a new 13-acre park that just opened up called Central Creek Park. And of course, there's a bunch of new construction that's happening in Goose Creek from big builders like D.R. Horton and Hunter Quinn Homes. But more on that later. Goose Creek's median home price is currently $330,000. Compare that to the Charleston Tri-County median of $430,000. And that means that Goose Creek's home prices are 23% lower than the Tri-County median. So that'll keep more money in your pocket. The other popular up-and-coming area is North Charleston, and it's just a short drive to downtown Charleston too. It's just north of Charleston. That's why it's called North Charleston. And check out some of the prices on these North Charleston listings. As you can see, it's pretty affordable. Now, North Charleston is actually located along the Ashley River, so there are a lot of waterfront opportunities. And North Charleston has the popular Tanger Outlets Shopping Center. It has the Charleston International Airport and also the very popular Park Circle neighborhood. I've already made a video on Park Circle that you can check out here. And it's got some great parks, it's got an inclusive playground, a disc golf course, farmers market, and it's got really great restaurants, bars, and local breweries here. Now, North Charleston's median home price is also $330,000. which again is 23% lower than the entire Charleston Tri-County median home price. But by the time you're watching this video, chances are that prices have changed. So if you want a list of current homes at current prices, feel free to reach out. My name is Kristyn, and I've helped tons of people just like you move to the Charleston area. So if you want to reach out to me, my phone number is in the description. Give me a call, send me a text, and let's get you moving to Charleston, South Carolina before prices go up any further. Now, back to the video. Number 4 on the list of homes to buy if you're on a budget in Charleston, South Carolina are townhomes. Townhomes are typically priced lower than single-family homes. Take a look at some of these listings. According to our local market monitor, the median price of townhomes in Charleston is $379,490. So again, if you compare that to the median of Charleston, that's about $50,000 lower than the median of the area. Now, I know some of you are going to be thinking, great, the whole price is lower, but what about the HOA fees? And that's a great question, because you do need to consider the HOA fees. The HOA fees I've seen recently range from $180 a month to $250 extra a month, but they do often come with amenities like yard maintenance, roof maintenance, trash pickup, and possibly other amenities like a dog park, walking trails, pickleball courts, and other things like that. So you're gonna have to decide for yourself if that HOA fee is worth it for you, because that could level out the price. If you plan on retiring and traveling cross country every now and then, you can rest assured that someone's going to be taking care of your yard maintenance while you're gone. So that's one bonus to that. Another thing is People think that when they're retiring, if they move into a townhome, they're gonna have to deal with stairs the whole time. And that's not the case, because it's gonna depend on the type of townhome you have and the plans that, if you're doing new construction, the plans that are available in that townhome. Because if you're retiring, you could definitely choose a plan that has the primary bedroom downstairs. So in that case, you'd be spending most of your time downstairs, and your guests or your family or friends could spend time upstairs on the second floor or even the third floor. So I would still keep townhomes in consideration if you are retiring. Now, number 3 on the list of types of homes to buy on a budget are homes that are further out from Charleston proper. And I don't mean homes that are completely rural, on a farm, out in the middle of nowhere. I mean homes that are in areas that have a little bit more peace and quiet, and they have less hustle and bustle. So a great example of this is Moncks Corner. According to the most recent data, Moncks Corner's median home price is $370,000, which is 14% less than the median price of the entire Charleston Tri-County area. And notice how this graph and the other graphs I showed you were trending upwards. That means that home prices here are steadily appreciating, and lots of people are moving to South Carolina and Charleston in general. So your investment in the Charleston area is projected to keep appreciating. So that's good for your pocket. Now, number 2 on the list of homes to buy on a budget are not for everyone, but if you're kind of a DIYer type of person, then this could be a great option for you. And that is, of course, fixer-uppers. You can potentially get a great deal by buying a fixer-upper. So if you're a handy person, or your partner or husband or wife is handy, then buying a fixer-upper might be a good option for you, right? And it doesn't have to be a crazy, bloody rehab. It doesn't have to be a complete teardown for it to be a good deal. I've had clients buy a home that was almost move-in ready, but they knew that they would be replacing the cabinets, for example, and the bathroom vanities. So you could get a home that is not completely move-in ready, but there are just a few components that you feel like you could handle swapping out. Another great benefit to buying a fixer-upper is that you have less competition with other buyers. Most other buyers are going to be looking for a move-in ready home. So if you wanted to buy something that is less than move-in ready, you're going to have less people to compete with. So it could end up being less stressful for you in a seller's market. A third benefit to that is if you fix it up yourself, you can have more options to customize your home, and you could install the finishes that you want. You can choose the type of lighting that you want, the sinks that you want. If you want brushed nickel instead of matte black, you can have that. But if that's not your style of home and that's a little bit more than you're willing to do, you're gonna like this next option, because the number 1 type of home that you want to buy on a budget might surprise you, but it's actually possibly affordable for you. And that is new construction homes. A lot of people assume that new construction homes are a lot more expensive, but they might actually cost less than a resale home. How? Well, builders know that they're competing with the rest of the resale market, so they do some special things to incentivize you to buy their homes. First, in certain areas, you might be surprised that their home prices are actually below the median in Charleston, and you can find these in certain areas. So let's take a look at these homes on Zillow. These homes are located in Somerville, and notice that there are some homes in the low 300s going up to around 400,000 and more. So that's one thing. Home prices, if you're buying in Somerville or Moncks Corner, are going to be lower. But on top of that, builders will also tend to offer money towards your closing costs. So you could get $1,000, $5,000, even $7,500 or more towards your closing costs. And third, they also give you the option to lower your mortgage interest rate. You can choose to buy down the mortgage interest rate to lower your monthly mortgage payment. And if you do that, that could save you $100 or more every month for the next 30 years. But of course, you're gonna have to know which builders offer which incentives, and that's why you wanna make sure you're working with a buyer's agent that knows how these builders work and has a pulse on the market. That's me. So head to the description below, give me a call, send me a text, Just tell me your name and tell me that you want to move to Charleston, and we'll go from there. And do it now while it's fresh on your mind, okay? Don't forget this. And you'll want to either watch this video about brand new townhome communities, or check out this playlist to learn more about Charleston new construction. And I'll see you next time.